Hello, friends. So today we're going to get started on this dealership detail. I don't know which one it is. 221? 220? Shoot, I don't know. But this one is going to be broke up because these are some pretty good videos in this car. Let's take a look. Alrighty, so I'm not going to get too much into showing you this interior. But let's see if I can set this up so you can see what we're dealing with. Probably not. Well, you might be able to see it there. This is supposed to be a gray headliner. And this thing is looking like gray with a lot of yellow. Because it's a smoker's car. See all that yellow? Isn't that nasty? Hopefully you can see it. I am like, just with the eye, the human eye, this headliner has got some serious issues. So, how are we going to get this nastiness off of here? Well, let's get started and we'll talk about it. Now, I'm telling you, the cigarette smoke is bad in this car and it reeks. It's not even kidding. Okay, so let's talk about what you're going to need. In a particular job like this, obviously, if it's dark, which even though I have the lights on, it's still dark. But you'll want to have a headlamp, or at least some kind of light. Now I'm going to double it up. I've got a light in there, and I'm going to have the headlamp on. I just want to make sure I'm getting the yellow. The other thing we're going to use is a palm polisher. This is going to make the job go very, very quickly. I should be done with this in about 20 minutes. But I wanted to do the headliner because this is something that a lot of people struggle with. The reason why is because a majority of detailers on YouTube will tell you all you need is to spray your towel and wipe it off. Well, not all of us do detailing on clean cars. I'm just going to be straight up with it. Clean cars, just spray your towel and wipe it off. You'll be good. This is not a clean car. This is reeking cigarette smoke on everything, even the door panels. So this is not a clean car. I don't do clean cars. That's not my norm. I got always some kind of stupid challenge in my cars. Now, what are we going to use to clean it? We're going to use Mean Green. Mean Green is a really good APC and degreaser. It gets the job done. It is affordable. And on a dealership detail, we need affordable, right? We're going to put about an ounce in there. And I put OxyClean. When I'm dealing with something that's got a lot of stains and stuff on it, I use OxyClean. And it doesn't take much at all. In fact, let me hold it up. To me, that's about a half an ounce. It's probably an ounce, but that's okay. And I actually have about 2 ounces in here. It is exactly 2. And then you add water. Plus, I kind of overdo it on the amount that I use per section. That's okay. It is what it is. That's how I roll. Even that is yellow. Oh. Now let me show you, now that I've had a chance to wipe everything down and just do the touch up on the visors and this little thing here. We don't have fluid. Let's see, can you see it? We have no fluid. There is no fluid. Look at that. That is so yellow and gross. So, you could probably see a lot of the difference. A lot of that yellow is gone. The yellow right here along the sun visors is much diminished, and most of it is gone. So there's quite a bit, especially along the driver's side there. That was a lot. Obviously the driver was a smoker. This is why I say, if you're going to be a smoker in a vehicle, you need to commit also to at least having a maintenance done every 8 weeks. That's the only way you're going to prevent some of the trouble we're going to run into in this detail. Definitely diminished the yellow quite a bit. A lot of that yellow right next to the visor is gone, and what's left is very diminished. So, there you go. That was rough, but it's gray again. It's looking good. There is still some yellow. We'll probably never see that. It's a 2005. But it's much diminished, not noticeable, and my hope is that after a while we won't have to worry too much about it reeking like cigarette smoke. So I just wanted to bring this headliner video to you because I thought, you know, with so many questions of people needing to know how to clean a headliner, this is just one way. You don't have to follow it. What I always tell people is find your own way. Find what works for you and go with it, as long as you are not causing damage and you get it clean. Thanks for hanging out on my channel, guys. I sure do appreciate it. And until the next video, you know how it goes. Peace.